I'm Aiden from Pack Hacker, and today we're looking at the NOMATIC McKinnon camera backpack. This is the 25-liter version, and I've been using it for 2 weeks now. If you want more information, make sure to check out the link below. Let's dive in. This backpack has a lot of great features for anyone interested in photography, videography, or is actually a videographer or photographer themselves. So one thing to mention is that the material this backpack is made out of is tarpaulin. In the past, we've seen a few issues where the tarpaulin can get scratched pretty easily. In the 2 weeks that I've been using this backpack, haven't really had too much damage come onto it. However, as you can see kind of on the top part here, there's a few scratches, a few little scuffs here and there, but honestly, nothing too bad. So in the front here, we have some Hypalon loops. When we got this backpack, this is a pre-production model. We did not get any straps that kind of came with like the accessory straps or any straps for the front here. This strap that I have here, I added myself just to kind of secure the tripod that I have here a little bit better. With this being a pre-production model, we have this front compartment here. That probably will not be on the actual production model of this backpack, so we'll just ignore this in this review. So kind of going on to the sides a little bit more. You can see that we have the accessory strap loops here, though we did not get that with this bag. Just important to note that if it does come with the production model, great, but at the same time, you can also add your own like I did. With the accessory kind of pockets here, they have a really good elastic material and a really good flexible mesh that you can kind of size to whatever you need it for. Say it be a tripod like I have on this side, or a water bottle, or anything you might need. It also has a magnetic clamp that kind of easily clamps down onto the backpack, keeping it all flush and pretty evenly sized with the rest of the backpack. And when it comes to like say putting stuff in there, it keeps a pretty good hold, especially have the accessory strap on the backpack. It has a really good hold, especially with the accessory pouch. The elastic kind of fits and forms to whatever it needs to do. And yeah, I would say pretty good side onto the backpack. One other thing to mention is that on one of the smaller pockets of this backpack, we have a kind of laptop or tablet kind of pocket that you can easily put into the back here, because it has its own special cushioned, pretty protective compartment on this backpack. One thing to note, however, is that if you have any kind of 16-inch laptops or 16-inch kind of tablets, it does not necessarily come out as easily as it should. So, pushing that back all together, we have the back here. It has some great foamed kind of padded material on the back. A lot of kind of gaps within this padded material for airflow. When I was wearing it, I did not have too much sweat on my back, so it was really comfortable to wear, especially when it comes to the padding on the back. It also has a luggage loop right here, so say if you're traveling with some more luggage, maybe a roller kind of luggage cart, you can just strap it onto the backpack and have no problem. Just one thing to make sure is that your luggage weighs more than the backpack, or else it's just going to fall over. With these shoulder straps here, we have some more tarpaulin material that kind of makes up the side. But one thing to note is that with this material here, I don't necessarily know what it is. I kind of had a little bit more sweat kind of forming around my shoulders, and it kind of made it a little bit more uncomfortable to wear. But say that's not, it was comfortable to wear, but just the kind of uncomfortableness of like the sweat just made it a little bit awkward. With these sternum straps here, they're pretty decent. However, say you strap it on, you can adjust it to any size that you need. However, it does come apart pretty easily. So not a whole lot of effort that I'm putting into kind of just spreading it apart, and it does not necessarily stay secured. With the strap though, it's pretty easily adjustable, as it just has a clamp here that you can adjust to any, and it's a little hard to do too, but yeah. You can adjust to any of these side kind of clips here. So whatever size you need it to be, wherever is most comfortable for you, you can adjust the sternum strap to adhere to that. All the zippers on the outside of this bag are zoom zippers. And one thing that's really cool to mention is that with the geometry of this bag, there's no sharp edges. So say if you're unzipping anything, it glides super easy just because it won't get caught on any edges or any corners, which honestly, fantastic. But going into the top compartment, there's not too much compartmentalization going on into this top portion. Just kind of allowing for free storage of kind of anything you might need. So like I have a camera battery charger, I got a computer mouse, tablet charger, and also just cords whenever I need them. But going on to the main portion of this bag, you have to open it from the back in order to access the inside portion. So let me find the zipper. This has a lot of great storage features for, say, your cameras, your lenses, any additional features that you would have with those. So one thing to note is that these side pockets here have a lot of depth to them, so they're not necessarily flush to the sides of the backpack, but they do have a little bit of depth to them where you can kind of put anything in there comfortably where you don't have to worry about it getting crushed. The zippers here are pretty interesting, as you can kind of open one and it opens any of the top two or bottom two pockets that are here. So just one simple movement, two pockets are open, keep one open, you're good to go. As for the main compartment of this bag, you have a lot of adjustable features that you can use to kind of fit any storage that you might see fit. So with these, you have the adjustable kind of side padding that you can kind of adjust to anywhere due to the Velcro on this backpack. So say you have your lens here, you want to make sure it's secured, you just put it in there, make sure you get it all flushed and ready to go, and it won't really move too much. One thing I really found interesting about this bag, however, is the fact that you can remove all this compartmentalization and just kind of make this a hollow bag. So one thing you can do is take this portion out and it serves as a tray. Say if you need to take this somewhere else where you don't want to take your backpack, this is a great feature to have, so you can kind of take this portion anywhere you want to go. But this doesn't end here. You can also keep on removing the portions of this backpack, and then you'll be able to hollow it out and make sure that it all stays secure and good to go. So one thing you can do is easily just kind of attach this here. You'll have a nice padded cushion to anything you have in here, or you can continue with that and remove this top portion here. One thing I want to mention that you also have accessibility into the top portion from the inside of the bag. There's really good magnetic clips that'll make sure nothing moves or nothing falls from the top portion into the bottom portion of this bag. So to hollow this bag all the way out, all you have to do is unclip these and make sure the Velcro is undone. One thing to note is that you have some harder material onto the sides here that make it a little bit more difficult to get the side straps out of, but once you get them out of there, there's really no problem. You just have to worry about potentially putting it back in. So once you take this compartment out, you have a fully hollowed out bag that you can either access from the top or the back, and you're good to go wherever you need to do. So if you would like more material on this bag, make sure you check out our website, packhacker.com, and check out our full review of the NOMATIC McKinnon Camera Backpack 25 liter.